Okay, so today is day 4 notes. This is multiplying binomials. Now there's two different ways to multiply binomials. You can use the FOIL method, and you can also use what's called the box method. So here's diagrams explaining both ways. So let's tackle the FOIL method first. So again, you use the FOIL or the box when you have two binomials. Alright, so to multiply two binomial expressions, again, we have to use either the FOIL or the box. So to do the FOIL method, we have 7x minus 2 times 3x plus 8. So we're going to spell out FOIL. Okay, so FOIL. So the F represents the first, so we're going to multiply the first term. So 7x times 3x. And that's going to give us 21x squared. And then we're going to multiply the outside terms. So 7x and 8 are the outside terms, so that's what we will multiply. And that gives us 56x. And then the inside terms, negative 2 times 3x. And so that gives us negative 6x. And then finally the last terms. So negative 2 and 8 are your last terms. So again, we are multiplying, and that gives us negative 16. So now we're just going to write this out as a polynomial. So that would be 21x squared plus 56x minus 6x minus 16. And then we're going to combine these two like terms. So we type that into our calculator as 56 minus 6, which gives us 50. So our final answer here is going to be 21x squared plus 50x minus 16. So as what we can say is that this trinomial expression is equivalent to 7x minus 2 times 3x plus 8. Okay, so next we want to tackle a binomial times a trinomial. We don't want to use FOIL for that, so we're going to skip that box. But first, let's multiply a binomial times a binomial using the box method. Alright, so go ahead and pause the video, and I want you to write this sentence. Okay, write this sentence above this one. Pause the video and write it now. Okay, so now we want to multiply these two binomials, alright, using the box method. So we have 7x minus 2, so we're going to go 7x minus 2, and then we have 3x, and we have 8. So for this box, we're going to go 3x times 7x. So 3x times 7x. So 3 times 7 is 21. X times x gives us x squared. Now in this box, we're going to do 3x times negative 2. And so that gives us negative 6x. And then in this box, we'll go 7x times 8. So 7 times 8 is 56, so that'll be 56x. And then 8 times negative 2, and we have negative 16. Now if you did the box method correctly, these two boxes will always have x's, and we will end up they will be like terms, and we will end up combining them. So we're going to write this out as 21x squared minus 6x plus 56x minus 16. And we combine these two middle terms, these two x terms. So our final answer is going to be 21x squared plus 50x minus 16. Now go ahead and pause the video, and then make sure you write and understand this statement. Okay, so this trinomial is equivalent to 7x minus 2 times 3x plus 8. So this trinomial right here, our final answer, is equivalent to the two binomials that we multiplied. Alright, so next we want to be able, sometimes you're going to see multiplying a binomial times a trinomial. So again, pause the video and write this statement down right here, and then write this statement down right here. So go ahead and pause it. Alright, so let's talk about how we multiply a binomial times a trinomial. So we're going to go 2x minus 3. So we put the binomial along this column here, okay? Because notice we have 2 rows, so we put the binomial here. And then the trinomial, we're going to put here 5x squared plus x minus 1. So now we're going to fill in these boxes similar to how we did above. So we go 2x times 5x squared. Okay, so that'll be 2 times 5 is 10, and x times x squared, that'll be x cubed. And then we'll go 2x times x, so that'll give us 2x squared. And then we have 2x times negative 1, so that'll give us minus 2x. Okay. And so in this box we go negative 3 times 5x squared. So negative 3 times 5 as negative 15x squared. And then we go negative 3 times x. So negative 3 times x, that'll be minus 3x. And then we go negative 3 times negative 1. Negative 3 times negative 1, that'll be 3. Now when we multiply a trinomial, we're going to end up putting our x squared terms together and putting together our x terms. So we're going to go ahead and write it out row by row. So we'll go 10x cubed plus 2x squared minus 2x minus 15x squared minus 3x plus 3. So now we want to put together our like terms. So notice there's no other term that has an x cubed, so we're just going to write 10x cubed. And then we want to put together our x squared terms. So 2 minus 15. Okay, so 2 minus 15. That gives us negative 13. So that'll be minus 13 x squared. And then we put together our x terms. So minus 2 and a minus 3. That'll be minus 5. So that's going to be minus 5x. Okay. And so now we have this lone constant right here. So we'll just put plus 3. Okay. Alright, so this will be our expression that's our answer. Okay, so this expression, so pause the video and make sure you write this. This expression right here is equivalent to the binomial times the trinomial.